In this lesson, I want to show you a bread that everybody loves, the focaccia. When you think of a focaccia, it's oily, it's beautiful, you tear it, you mop sauce with it. It's one of those breads that have become very fashionable. I remember back in the 90s when nobody would even dare say the word focaccia to be scared to say it wrong. So now it's part of our language. So the technique to make the focaccia I'm going to show you is to add the water first and we put the olive oil afterwards. So what this allows is the water and the flour to work together and absorb. It's quite high water. And then add the olive oil. So the olive oil can get into the dough and make the softness. If I put the olive oil right at the beginning, what's happened, the olive oil, because it's so oily, it stops the water being absorbed by the flour. So it's a good technique to learn to do it. You can do it by hand, take a bit of practice. So I'm going to use a mixer today for that. It's a very simple dough, fresh yeast, salt, water, and flour, strong bread flour. You can use Tipo Zero if you want to, but strong bread flour is absolutely fine for that. So let's make the dough. No ferment on this one, just very simple dough, but great focaccia. So I'm going to use a dough hook for my dough. And again, I'm going to use cool liquid on this one. It's going to go on quite fast speed on this one. So if I put warm liquid now, what's happened, the dough will get far too hot. So cool liquid on my mixer. My flour, I'm going to put my yeast with my flour, rub it in together. And then the salt, I'm going to wait to put the salt. I put my flour into the bowl. Dough hook on. And always with the mixer, form it on slow speed. At the end of the first 4 minutes, we're going to add the oil little bit by little bit. And then when the oil is in there, we're going to go on faster speed on this one, but number 4 speed. So now I'm going to add my oil. So add the oil into the bowl. So the dough's sliding a little bit. That's normal. Don't worry, it will come together again. It will take a bit of time for the olive oil to be absorbed. Trick shot. I love the smell of olive oil in the dough. It's magical. And my salt, we put a bit later. So the dough is all sliding everywhere. That's completely normal. Okay, that's been 7 minutes now. So what I'm going to do is to increase my speed on the mixer. So I'm on number 4 speed now. So a bit more energy into that dough to really stretch it and mix it properly. The salt will go in about 3 minutes. Okay, the mixer's been around for about 11 minutes now. It's still sticky inside, but we'll add the salt to it. Okay, so we've been about 22 minutes in the mixer. So when you use a mixer, very soft dough, don't be scared to mix them. Take your time. Don't be scared of it. The dough's coming nice and clean on the side. It's still a bit sticky, but it's absolutely fine. I'll put the dough on the table now and finish it off by hand and put it to rest. Nice. So if you're scared of sticky dough, look away now. Look at this. So I use my scraper, scrape the side a little bit. Quick whip. So no flour on the table. We just use a bit of olive oil later. But to start with, let's finish that dough. So here we go. Let's have a bit of fun. So again, I still know the top and bottom of my dough, but this in here you can see is like could be scary and sticky. But we need to get it together. So I use my scraper, bit of a scrape, bit of a wok. And already you can see that nice top forming there. I'm going to get a bit more air inside just by folding it a few times. feels so nice in your fingers. Look at this air pocket there, beautiful. Dough is breathing. My favorite part. A little olive oil on top. Gentle rub, sexy shot. And tuck all that olive oil underneath. Like so. So now the dough doesn't stick. You can fill it with the olive oil. Beautiful. Dough feels alive. Look at this. Glorious. Love this. So there, beautiful. I'm going to put the dough to rest now in the bowl. A bit more olive oil, why not? It's never enough olive oil. Glorious. Look at this. And that's going to rest now. An hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on how warm your kitchen is. But I'm going to cover it and leave it rest. Okay, my focaccia now has been resting for an hour and a half, and 45 minutes really, and it's gone really, really wild already. So you're going to see what's happened. I'm going to tip the dough over on the table, cut it in half, and make 2 trays. So I'm going to shoot 2 trays, a flat tray, and one was a bit deeper, so we got a bit deeper focaccia. I'm going to simply fill the focaccia with some olive, rosemary, a bit of fresh thyme, more olive oil, and just before baking, we put some rock salt on top. So let's start with the dough first. Look at this. Focaccia always go wild. If you go there, if you press it down, it's always fun. Look at those bubbles. It's like alive. You can hear it breathing inside. So I put a drop of olive oil on top. Little drop of olive oil on my table. Quick grab. And just tuck it in with my scraper. And tip the dough over. Look how beautiful that is. So my dough is here. I'm going to put a bit of olive oil on my tray. Not too much, just enough. And then rub that all on the tray, all over. Perfect. So that's the bottom side of my dough. I want the top to be on top. So I'm going to cut my dough in half. Like so. Look at this. I'm never bored with dough. Dough, every piece of dough I work with always looks different. It's breathing, there's bubble everywhere. I love fermentation. And then I'm going to take this one here and turn it like so on my tray. Same with this one. Turn over, so my top is back on top. And then what we're going to do is just put some toppings. So I'm going to put some rosemary. Just strip the rosemary. Again, you can put garlic on top, tomatoes. There's plenty of fashionable focaccia around now, but I just like plain rosemary on the top. Looks very nice. I never plant trees on the top. I hate it, okay? Just strip it, leave it loose. We're going to push it into the focaccia. So the flavor with the olive oil and the rosemary is going to infuse into the dough. And always put more than you think. As the dough grows, it will become sparse on the dough. That's fine. Bit of olive oil on top. And just push it down once or twice. Never force the dough. Don't force it to take the side of the tray. We're going to push them down again in about 10-15 minutes, and just before the oven, push it again. And then they will just take the natural shape of the tray. Never force the dough against its own will. Don't stretch mark on this. This one in here. Again, I'm going to put some rosemary. The fun part, drop in olive. So my olive on top, a bit more olive oil, and I'll push them in. So when I push into the focaccia, I put my finger like close, like that, not flat. What I want is to make some good dimple inside the dough. Like so. That's all they need. Beautiful. And about 10-15 minutes, we push it again, and then we put some rock salt and straight in the oven. Okay, so look at this. They're ready to go for the oven now. So just before they go in the oven, I'm going to just dip them one more time, and then put a bit of rock salt, and then we go in the hot oven, 230, to be baked. So just put a drizzle there, and then push them in. So again, I go right to the bottom of the tray. So by doing this, you trap some little air pocket inside. You can see the air pocket forming there. That's ready. And now rock salt. So the salt is how much or little as you want. You can put black pepper on it, lemon zest. Here we go, ready for the oven. Oh, that smell when you open the door of the oven, it's incredible. Olive oil, rosemary. Just a bit more olive oil on top. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Little drizzle. Et voila, your focaccia. Focaccia with rosemary, olive, bit of rock salt on top. Of course, put peppers. When you got your base dough, you can be experimental. You can try all sorts of things. You can put cheese on top, onions, whatever you want to. Make it your own focaccia. But it's all about having a foundation dough, not being scared of the stickiness. Make good dough, make good bread. Bon appétit.